and today we are doing somehow my last day of my exercise in a week. So it's my sixth day, and I want to share with you my short exercise. And aside from yoga, because I get bored with yoga sometimes, most often. So okay, so let's do this. It's also this one also is to somehow sum up the week from the week of kind of toiling, isn't it, guys? So just part of our day exercise, encouraging you to move, incorporate physical activity in your uh, daily, okay, almost if you like. So once a week, twice a week, just in the weekends, just in the weekday, so like that. So today we're gonna run, walk, and somehow just a short quick lang around 8-10 minutes like that. So this is a combination of walking and running at the same time. So and then also the topic of today's exercise slash podcast is something pulling you from starting a habit. Okay, that has always been the question sometimes. Had you always been did you ever notice that, guys? That kind of thing when you're about to start something and something is pulling you from doing it, from starting it, from pushing on, from accomplishing it. Yes. Okay. So that later on we're gonna have that kind of storytelling in our podcast, and just for now we are going to walk run. All right. So guys, welcome and good morning on my end. Good afternoon. Good evening. You see my outfits like parang Mickey Mouse. Yeah, I think guys, I just changed from my yoga live stream. I did animal mobility. If you want to try, check it out, guys. I tried it. Ano nyo guys, kung kaya nyo, check it out kasi ano. Alright, so let's do this. So are you going to exercise still? Guys, let me just fix this one. Sorry. Whew. So are you going to exercise even on a Saturday? You still feel like exercising? Many of us don't because it's already the weekend and maybe last night you had fun. Why not? Uh, that's your reward for the hard work you did. Okay? So somehow, if you like, I guess maybe in here. Highways. Highways talaga. Just practice. So even so modified, if you don't like, then just be there, just walk. Right? And slowly, if you like, guys, don't mind the ha. Those are marks of some cements and paints. So, anyway, yes. You will understand if you check out some of my live streams about uh, uh, massive decluttering like that. Right? So, walk again. So, yes, you can do this, alternate. For as long as you're safe, you feel like you're healthy to do it, you've consulted your doctor, or you just know that you can do it. Okay, so yes, welcome to my channel, guys. So this is the channel if you're somehow wanting to be adding physical movement to your routines, be it in a form of home chore, uh, activity at home with the family, or kind of in the form of exercise, right? You can do this or gusto ko yun guys, yung tunog na gano'n, yung may gano'n. I mean in the road, like realistically in the road, on the road pala in the road. Like that you're getting the yung my nephew was telling me like he was doing his run and then he was telling me like, Tita, when you feel like you're David Goggins already and you're running like that in the road, you feel the flow. Yeah, there's that, no? Alright, so later on guys, please tune in for our for our slash podcast after the exercise. It's something pulling you from starting a habit. It has been a dilemma, I think it has been, I think it's part of life, no? Something is pulling you. Some vibration is kind of, you can't do it, or uh, no, it's not for you. This is not for you. You can't do this like that. Have you ever thought of that, guys? Have you ever had that instance in your life? Right. So again, the hand also is kind of helpful. This one. Baka mahulog yung shorts ko. So if you don't have the treadmill or still have no time to go outdoor or try to go out to exercise, call some friends or maybe do this indoor. Have some background music, listen to a podcast like this channel's podcast. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out. And then slowly again, kind of with the intensity of walking already, establishing already the momentum, kind of tap, tap. Nilagdagan ko na lang yun, guys. Pag yung ganun na lang tayo, dadagdagan natin. Guys, these shorts I just got from randomly from a sack of clothes. And why not? I'll try to find some more exercise clothes. Don't buy, you don't have to buy. This channel is all about that. You need not spend much to exercise. Believe it or not, I tried being in a dress. I mean, it's not appropriate. Yoga, just to push on with a habit, all right? Just to push on with a habit, all right? So yes, you can exercise on a Saturday. You don't really have to be just on a break, on your rest day. Rather have a short exercise or typical sequence of yours or routine to be added to your weekend, just so you're more energetic. It's fine. So don't be afraid. You can try 16 seconds. I always have those types of exercise, guys. You start from 60 seconds, just walking around the house. You can do that, or just doing some lunge like that for 60 seconds. You can do that. You can do anything, guys. No, modified. Or pag na tayo, Vivo guys. Just kidding, guys. I like the sound talaga, guys. Yung ganun, ate. Sometimes I hear that sometimes when somebody, I'm I attended a class, they do like that. Just like that. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, like that. And then run again. You can face the mirror or while you're maybe boiling your hot water for your coffee for the family. You can do this, on the side. You can do this also. Exercise. So, guys, later on, please tune in to this episodes podcast is something pulling you from starting a habit and also a summation of somehow how a Saturday would feel like if you really like somehow kind of were tired from the week. Okay, let's this is the podcast. If you feel like somebody uh, is in need of this kind of um, uh, inspirational uh, medium, then please pass it on or share this live stream. Run again. Right. We can do this even so. Park in some area, and if you don't want to do the like real life moving, then you can just stay where you are and do the and be with nature at the same time. Just exercise, right? And then slowly go. Exercise, physical activity is very important, guys, to energize us, to boost our energy, to awaken our senses for health, isn't it, guys? And sometimes for a boring moment to an energized like that because of exercise. Yes, guys, that's true. This one also is to hack depression. Been there, guys. I am still on that journey. So we are in different uh, walks of life. So, yes, right? So that has been our walk run or run walk exercise part of this stream, right? So now, guys, we are starting on with our new presentation with our podcast is something pulling you from starting a habit. All right. So let's just make it short. But before that, guys, let me just somehow uh, would like to, if in case, guys, you tried an exercise journey already this week and you have tried some of the exercise slash podcast or some of the exercises on this channel, this is the time really to just make it, uh, toiling still sweet and just brief and just short and just to, you know, uh, break away from the busy week, from the toiling, whatever small or big discipline we practice. This is the moment that we can at least savor and be grateful that we were able to accomplish the, you know, the teeny weeny. These are the seeds of discipline that we have started. What if I mean, you tell me or you share me that you share to us that, this is my first time to do this, or this is my, you know, I just thought of it. Just the fact that you have already, uh, you know, welcomed or uh, open yourself to the idea of, hey, what am I doing? If I have so much time, has exercise been a part of my life, or had I been putting it aside? This is the channel, guys, because I am, many guys, many have, been uh, attesting that that exercise is healing, exercise is energizing, exercise has good benefits, isn't it? It's all the more the most natural, economical way of losing weight, getting healthier, um, boosting the mood, confidence, somehow, a lot of things, guys. And when we are in that stage, and somehow, at least in our own definitions or purpose or meaning of then we are able to affect the people around us somehow, isn't it? Even so, you don't have to, express, hey, do this. You don't have to convince everybody, but just you being energized, it will affect the entire, I mean, the people around you, the people you work with, and that is already kind of contagious, right? So I want to share that energy, guys. So even so, it's if it's whatever you're doing this in by group or solo or maybe virtually, that's fine for as long as you have tried, started, begun exercising. All right. So, all right. Today's podcast is something, ano yun guys? Is something pulling you from starting a habit. Yes, uh, it has always been like that, I think, guys. When I was small, I'm pretty sure, guys, you've thought of that. Like, I always want to be happy. I always want to be, why is there no such thing as perfect life? Why is why is it always that you are given the most that you hate? Somehow like that in life, right? So it's a kind of somehow already we are then can I also like say conclude na guys, it's proven na problem will always be a problem. Barriers, obstacles, struggles will always be a part of life, isn't it? I will not talk about life because I'm not an expert in that. I've had lots of failures, guys, in life. We all have our crosses and bruises in life. Our you know what I mean, guys. Our struggles, our journeys. But this part of discipline, somehow little disciplines that may help, that may contribute to our lives, right? So somehow, guys, even it's just a part of it. Exercise, I know, is not just life, but it's part of it. I'm amazed, like whenever ever I go, even so I go somewhere in a lakeside, in the nature side, countryside, I still see people who are in slippers running. I can see some who are giving their best in the gym, and some of them are having doing some cycling with the family. I can see, I'm amazed, like everybody is trying their best, like playing volleyball or in the park, badminton, all these activities, guys. It's because it's just there. People are just putting effort in putting time, quality time with loved ones, and at the same time exerting physical activity because it is good for us. It is good for us. Nothing more, nothing else can compare to nothing else. I need how do I say this? I need not explain more because we know that, guys. That's exercise. So again, what is it that is pulling us somehow? Aside from like somehow, I know it's really whatever, isn't it? It's true, guys. And have you heard, guys? Maybe okay. Whatever it is that we're focused on, whatever we read, whatever we listen to, whatever we absorb, then somehow that is our focus, isn't it, guys? Usually whatever it is that we are somehow, that is our kind of in mind, or some kind of our concentration somehow, isn't it, guys? So and sometimes some, I don't know if you hear that, like uh that is not for you, or exercise, no, you can't do that. You had always been quitting exercising. It's not for you. This is not for you. You are not meant to lose weight. You are just going to be there. You are just like this, blah blah blah. There's always like that, guys, isn't it? Like when we are trying to do some things also in real life, like we are achieving a goal, and starting it is somehow the climb to the stairs or the climb to the mountain, incline, isn't it? This is flat, like we're here, right? We're starting a journey. You're excited, you're about it. I believe, guys, somehow some people are doing this for other reasons, maybe because of for work, exerting effort in exercising or in some kind of discipline because it need be, or you are obliged, you are getting paid for it, or some kind of. But if it's your passion somehow, guys, um, all the more when it gets hard and harder and tougher, you get me, that will push you to move forward. right? Isn't it? Like it's given already, guys. The all the more when you are passionate, you like what you're doing, you're having fun doing it, and it's not, it's just not like real, like you're doing hard work because you're having fun. So passion together with the desire to whatever discipline or habit you want to start on will sustain us to keep going and going and going and going, right? And the hardest thing, guys, is, I mean, we look at these people, we look up to our icons, representations of success. Whoever it is, guys, your family, your parents, your grandparents, your the people, these famous people who have made it in life and who have sustained it, guys. Really, I have mentioned already, the sustaining part is the most important thing, isn't it, guys? To be staying there and to also be growing at the same time, isn't it? To reaching the most maximum optimum stages of their journey, isn't it? That's what we're about. Like, how do you sustain it? I mean, I can do that at the same time, but how do you stay doing that like that? And being there, all the more improving, growing, isn't it, guys? Because it becomes boring also when you just stay right in one stage. You're gonna. That's why we, isn't it, like, guys? Sometimes if we are some of us are privileged, and we should be grateful that if we tried schooling, we isn't it like we go from primary years, and then your elementary, your middle school, your college, your up like that. You're trying to you know develop that growth, right? And even so, if you're not, for example, if you are not, you grateful, guys, but if you are in a situation where you're struggling with going to school, and you are in that kind of situation, kind of life is kind of challenging, then my heart out goes out to those people who are struggling, wanting to go to school but still being challenged in life, with a lot of prayers and a lot of really like making a way to just make it happen. Yeah, that's hard, I'm pretty sure. It's hard, very tough. But really, if you, isn't it, when you want something, you're really just wanting to, eagerly dying for, to achieve something, right? Making a way. How am I able to go to school, even so I'm not given this opportunity? Or how am I able to do a habit, even so I am not capable, or I am not like equipped to do such a habit, or I want to establish something, isn't it? All the more when you are passionate about it, all out, I want to do this. Tululaway guys, sorry. I want to give to this. I want this, like that. It's as simple as that. Eh. It's not just gonna happen anything. It's not gonna happen when you don't do anything about it, isn't it, guys? So again, so let's discuss that, guys. Uh, the pulling off the obstacles, the struggles we undertake when we are achieving some goals. All the time, guys. Every time when I am about to start whatever, when I'm exercising my yoga, it was so hard, guys. Every time na lang, guys. It's so hard. The spasm I had to, I mean, I'm pretty sure you have your own journeys of whatever you're doing, your habit, exercise. In particular, guys, I don't know if you want to apply this in other parts of life, but isn't it like the body pain? Oh, of course, you shouldn't be feeling any body pain from doing any exercise, but of course, the sustaining part of doing it every day gives us body pain sometimes. But of course, because we're moving all the time, and our body adapts and adjusts, right? So it's tough. All the more, guys, on what, day one is good, day two, day three, it's kind of already, my God, it's Wednesday. Oh God, I still have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like that. If you're not passionate about it, it's hard. It's hard, all right? So again, very important, guys, all right? So what are these somehow what are these struggles or things that hinders us to start a habit, all right? Number one is, procrastination. Delaying action is one of the biggest barriers to success. Um, Procrastination, let's just make it simple, later. I'll do it later. Okay? Or maybe in 10 minutes. Give me another 30 minutes. Give me an hour. Give me a day. Give me 2 days. Give me like that. Or, okay, I missed Monday. Then I'll start exercising next Monday again. Next Monday, okay. And then you miss that again. Next Monday again. And then you are building the habit of always delaying. Extending of I did not exercise. Promise on Monday. It's always like that. Or promise next month, next year, next time, like that. It is like really, these are pulls from us always. You cannot do that. You cannot, you cannot push on with that because you're the lazy type. You are the always, you're going to always be canceling things. You're always like that. All right. So procrastination. Need not more say about that. We know how to procrastinate. It's easy to procrastinate. I am one of those. That's why I have been passionate about this because I failed so many times in life and just so why not, there must be a way to fight this, right? So again, not easy. Okay. Fear of failure, yes. I think me, guys, I'm a runaway person. So I always, when it's hard already, I stop. Even so I'm doing good and then when it's nearing, then there's, isn't it like sometimes before you are able to see the full story of success in a cycle. Sometimes you're given the obstacle right before you're able to do the winning part of the marathon, right? Sometimes it's too hard in the middle or right before it ends, before you get to the finish line, literally, guys. And that's a literal example, isn't it? That's where you have the obstacle. And that is where I run away. I stop from doing what I'm doing. Whatever aspect of my life, sometimes in whatever aspect, guys, I feel like this one is already going there. It's going to be, I could not handle it. Sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes, guys. Even so, maybe in relationships, I'm afraid to, guys, ganun ako. So, that has been a problem. That's why it makes sense that, some of them I failed. All right. So now I'm trying to, go back to it. I still pick up myself from it and wanting to share that energy, guys, that it is possible still. It's not too late. Even so I have left this much years in my life, then we all have our journeys, guys. If you are already in this lifetime and you still have this many years to to still pursue some dreams or goals, then it's possible, right? So I'm interested in that. So fear of failure, guys. So are you afraid to fail? Um, we don't want to see the other end of the rainbow, the pot of gold, whatever it is, and at the end of that kind of overwhelming for me like that. But now I'm trying to slowly get to that, guys. That's why maybe I'm doing this, guys. Maybe why not? You know what? This is one of my what ifs. I am. What if I do this? I did this way back years back already. You know what? A lot of things, guys, in mind. So we can. This is also the time to reflect. We afraid of something? Why you're not pushing on with the habit? You're afraid, we are afraid to fail. As I always share this story, guys, I always tell my dad, I failed again over and over and over. And over. He was telling me one time he got tired already. He told me, what if it works this time? He told me. Of course, I've been asking that, guys, all throughout my lifetime. Crying to him, telling him that I failed over and over in whatever aspects of my life. And then he tells me, what if this time it works like that? Because maybe he's given up already giving advices. And that simple that it is. I heard it already, the statement of my somehow, guys, a person who I look up to. I'm pretty sure you have your guys, your mentors, your parents who are, your symbol of like that. For me, my parents, like, you know, a symbol of hard work sometimes for me, guys. I'm pretty sure our hardworking parents, guys, we all have. But, just coming from them, what if this time it works? what he meant was, what if this time you try it? Why another try like that? All right. So yeah, just wanting to share that energy. All right. Next is not getting focused. All right. So uh, okay. It has been discussed in some of the podcasts, guys. External distractions, doubting ourselves, temptations can steer you, of course, from uh, that pathway of getting into a habit. All right, that's starting from. And sometimes we have to draw our strength from our within. It's not just external factors like maybe you are wanting to do this with a group or you're wanting to do this with a partner. Good for you if it works for you. But sometimes the risk in that is if this group that you are joining or kind of has already changed their focus, then the struggle in doing it, or maybe looking for another, or doing it on your own, isn't it, has to be from within the strength, right? Because otherwise the struggle is going to be hard, and you are going to look for a way to dig deep within that. Okay, what is my inner why? They've all quit. What do I do? Isn't it? So, what if their dreams shatters? Then your dreams also shatter, right? So, you have to be really within. May pa ganun tayo, guys. Oh. So, a lot of factors that affects us not getting focused. A lot of from our whatever we're doing. Of course, work may contribute to starting a habit. This may be getting the way, but also prioritizing things. I know that work is a priority, guys, isn't it? Be it for yourself or for a living, of course, for family. It's a matter of juggling time, right? So practicing. I'm not saying I'm a good time manager of my life, no, but really just trying, practicing, getting the flow of our daily, like waking up, getting ready, eating breakfast with the family, exercising or exercise later, work, lunch, those things. It's really just regularly, it's ordinarily, just simple tasks. But it gets rocky sometimes in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, you're tired, and then I am still gonna have that exercise habit. What? Like that. No. So it's just trying to I want to share that, guys, trying to swing by. Like, it was tough for me, like when I was starting my journey in exercising. It was tough for me that I of course I still do a lot I still do things at home, guys, that I need to for the family. So I need to maintain that it's all physical work. Plus, I still need to exercise, but I need to also attend to my, you know what, mend my depression at the same time. I have my family, my personal life, my, juggling with that. But I found a way. I just push on that. Kaya ito eh. I can do this, like that, guys. So if you are wanting to do that, like incorporate, just start from 60 seconds, 10 minutes of exercise, and then slowly when you have built it up, like practice that for a month, 2 months, thrice a week, then you will feel it that, hey, I want to do this. I think this energizes me. This does not give me a burden, rather it energizes me. Then I'm gonna push on with, why not try 20 minutes, and then practice that again with your regular personal life, your flow. Incorporate it 20 minutes, now 20 minutes. Practice that for 21 days, and then again, if you feel like, hey, I think I'm really enjoying it. It doesn't seem like I am exercising, doesn't seem like I'm getting disciplined. Rather, I am enjoying it. I want to make it a lifestyle. Let me try 30 minutes. And then again, with your personal life, again, your whatever doing, your professional, your whatever aspect of life, guys, being able to balance it. Practice. It's a matter of really doing it repetitively, perpetually, boringly, monotonously. It is just like that, as simple as that, right? So from the time, it's just like your practice in taking a bath. Everything is a synchronization of, rinsing yourself, soaping yourself, trying to scrub your whatever, brushing your teeth, shampooing your. It's a flow. It's a flow. It's just a practice. It's a matter of doing it repetitively every day. It's boring, it's boring, it's boring, but you have to do it. Ganun guys. That's just how, yun lang guys, that's just how I saw it. Repeat, repeat, repeat. But sustain. Sustaining is the hardest, alright? So again, getting focused. Long-term goals gets us not focused because there will be many, like, isn't it on a in a some kind of a path, like on the side there will be, somehow we are going to be asked, tested by life. Different streets, avenues are trying to, get in the way of the focus. But really, when you are having that mindset of no matter what habit, that no matter what, I will do this, like that. No food, no temptation, no situation, it can delay me. I can pause for a little if I have some problems, but I will bounce back again, try again, take the chance again, start, begin again. Just always. That's what I've learned, guys, over the many failures. You just bounce back, eh. The thing is, when you stop during the pause, like totally pausing and pausing, hanging out from the struggles, from the problems, hanging out there. Even so, I've been battling, guys, with depression for so many years. And if I decide, just decide, have that mindset of always hanging around, like lounging in that problem, swimming in that problem, then I wouldn't be able. So I realized, guys, it's really the bouncing back. Try to bounce back immediately. That's the ano, guys, that's the secret. Bounce back, because otherwise you're gonna swim in that whatever struggles you're into. Be it, I know financial is not easy, of course, all the more it requires a lot of time, effort, physical, uh, your physicality, your everything. It requires you. So it's okay. That's priority, because you're gonna have to do that first, because we need to survive also, right? So, but if you're going through something, whatever, a breakup or a heartbreak, or what kind of some kind of rejection, some kind of a pitfall, or kind of, then the bouncing back, get out from there immediately, or pull yourself really. If it's really tough, and you're just not, sometimes kasi, di ba guys, that's the reason why, eh, because there are decision to immediately, am I gonna do this for how many long? You can cry, you can grieve, you can worry, you can complain, you can, do some whatever it is that you're going to do, you're doing, but you always go back to, when am I, you know, grieved already, when am I gonna get up again? Like that. That's the ano, guys, it's the most important thing. That's why sometimes we lose the focus, right? And it gets harder sometimes. For example, like, um, um, of course, being up with, keeping up with trends sometimes gets us unfocused, guys, isn't it? But when you go back to your real goal, I want to lose weight. I'm doing this because I need to be healthy. When I'm healthy, I have the more I get a longer lifespan. And then the more, when I have a longer lifespan, the people around me would benefit from it. That's the reason. So always going back still to our whys, no? No willpower. Um, we have no willpower to pursue our own dreams sometimes. We lose that, no? So of course, if you don't have that much support system, then it's hard. Then maybe you can find it in other forms, or in other ways, guys. Or look for people also who are in the same, who are giving out this support, kind of, we can find, no? uh, Most of the people, they dream their success, they want to do so much, but do not even try. All right, so it's true, guys. It's the doing is different from just, okay, I'm going to get disciplined, I am starting the goal. When are we going to start it? Later, or next time, or isn't it? So it's really the now, the present. It's the most important thing, guys. Success takes years of struggle to achieve. Well, not. in so many just in this aspect, guys. For me, the exercise habit or the habit you want to practice on, it takes a lot of struggles. I was sharing, guys. Um, many people have passion, but they are not persistent in their approach. So, how really do you want this? That's the question, di ba? Sometimes, isn't it? All right, so there are a lot more. So again, what is another pool? What is another, what is another habit? What is another factor that is pulling us from starting a habit? Lack of discipline. All right, guys, what I was saying a while ago, when I always share this, guys, ha. Like, I told myself I'm going to have my cheat eating days on weekends. So during the Monday to Thursday, guys, it was kind of hard for me because real life is happening and there are food around, and sometimes the family is eating this while on a Tuesday, and a glass of frosted ice cold soda in front of me, eating pizza, eating good food. These are not bad, guys, but it's really, if you want to indulge, I always share that, guys, in my Shy Mukbang live streams, guys. Discipline in eating, Shy Mukbang live streams. That I don't anymore avoid food cravings. I acknowledge it and just appreciate the craving. Though I decided I will have it on a weekend. Whatever it is, any rich food I want to indulge in, I will eat it on my cheat days, not on a week to toil, not on a day to toil. I put that in mind already. The people here knows that, but it's kind of tough, guys. They're eating a full chocolate box, and I want to get one also. But sometimes, guys, if I give in, I just get a little bit and just taste. So I will not be deprived because I will end up eating the entire box, hiding in some place, eating because I was craving, right? So again, it is a matter of commitment, all right? So lack of discipline. So holding on to that, whatever happens, I will have the soda in the weekend. I will just have water on a weekday, all right? So that's the discipline. You want it, all right? You want to do it. Last night, it was ready with a little bit of the calories, and then I wrapped it, guys, and yogurt dressing, and so I finished it while watching some movie, a movie kitchen. But I said, hey, you have been practicing this. You told, I have that talk in my, within subconsciously, like, you are talking about discipline and you are lazy to do this. Yes, guys, I want to practice that, that after eating, even so in a weekend, soiled plates, go down to the kitchen. You are an adult, wash that. Because otherwise, the next day, I'll be still taking care of that. You go back to whatever you leave, right? And then it's gonna pile up the breakfast soiled plates. And it's gonna mount, it's just while I'm sleeping, I know it's going to be there. I left soiled plates in the room, and isn't it? You get me, guys? Those little disciplines, it will have a habit always when we don't practice it. It's easy to talk about it, but doing it in action, you have to do it yourself, because otherwise you're just fooling yourself. It's just a pretend, you just practice it, even so when nobody's looking, you practice that, guys. That's discipline. Isn't it, guys? May ganun tayo. Okay. Uh, there could be a lot of factors, guys, ah. So, lack of motivation or discipline, it can be difficult to stay motivated and focused on long-term goals. So, a lot, guys. Eating desserts, I have that, guys, in my Shai Mukbang. Eat in portions. Do not, I don't want to say do not, okay? Whatever you desire on, how much you like, you will know, guys. And sometimes eating slowly will help you also to get disciplined in eating. Yes, eating slowly, guys. Getting calm with it, because when we are always in a hurry, Then we just put things in our mouth and we are not appreciating the beauty, the moist chocolate cake that comes in our mouth. Just the feel of that. It's chocolatey, it's rich, it's creamy, it's there, it's fudgy, you get me. So sometimes really it's really here, whatever we put here and here. No? Yun yun, guys. I believe so, guys, ah. Kasi I'm wanting to be doing that, eh. Okay. Lack of discipline, what else? When I say, okay, I still give in. When I'm sleeping, guys, sometimes, yes, I can't sleep 9 o'clock on point, in bed already, cleaned myself already, in bed, 9 o'clock. Okay, it's not automatic unless I'm really tired. Alright? Pero, I pass that at from 9, 10-ish, still awake, scrolling. Yes, that I need to still practice on. Sometimes I extend to 11, sometimes yes. But really, when I'm really tired, I end up sleeping 9 o'clock, about 10-ish, 11-ish sometimes. So that's why it makes sense that you struggle sometimes in waking up, right? So yeah, that's the so those are the discipline factors, guys, isn't it? What else? Okay, what else is pulling us from starting a habit? Fear. You're afraid of something, guys. So let's see here. If you're afraid of failing, you're most likely fearful to act. So fear is only the mind's way of saying that there's something you're afraid of, right? It is another obstacle that can hold you back from reaching your full potential, whether of failure or judgment. We are afraid to be judged. Yes, that's true. Maybe we're thinking of what other people will say, or we are doing things accordingly by others. That is true, guys. No, fear is nothing more than a lingering emotion that's fueled by our imagination. So danger is real. It feels uncomfortable. So as always, what they say, guys, it's all in the mind. So it takes a lot. Like I have a fear in flying, taking a real flight, an airplane ride. I'm afraid because of the turbulence and everything. But I was able to. I healed from it by taking a trip on my own. I healed from that somehow. And somehow I have forgotten already every time I take a flight. I'm kind of okay with it. Not as dauntful before. Not as afraid. So whatever your habit, the habit you're wanting to practice, guys, maybe exercising is so overwhelming for you, then you don't need to really prepare like like somehow too much preparation or kind of is overwhelming. Maybe you're afraid to maybe you're afraid you're gonna do it and then you're gonna fail after a few days, then that's fine. You just always start again. It's always life gives us many chances. So give yourself another chance. It's okay. Keep on failing, falling. Keep on, if you're quitting all the time, then keep doing that until you realize, what if I don't? What if I just push on another one? You may find your best self during your hardest at the most sometimes, guys, especially in practicing discipline. All right, so a lot of fears, guys, there's no other way to face it, no? So slowly, I know, I have not faced many of my fears, but let us do it slowly, isn't it? There must be a way where you're comfortable at, in your pace, at your own time, at your own timing. No forcing at all, because it's kind of tough. I'm pretty sure, guys, on your end, no? It says here, and I quote, guys, fear can be both a motivating force and an obstacle to success. It can keep us from trying and from reaching towards our goals. So it may be, sometimes kasi maybe the habit or the goal is kind of too big or too much. Maybe if you make it simpler, modify it. Like, I want to be like Taylor Swift in 1 month time. But you are in the situation where, when I started, and it was so impossible. So, not maybe, maybe not not as perfect as not Taylor Swift, but somehow, you I want to lose weight and maybe this much pounds in a week, or make it realistic. It's not sometimes kasi that's why it's hard, di ba? Because it's not real life, yung mga ganun, guys. And that's just a literal example, no? But you could enumerate a lot of, guys. So fear is some kind of a thing that we're gonna have to try practicing to face, isn't it? Slowly, guys. Uh, Lack of clear goals. Yes. What do we really want to do? Like, do you really want this? Like, do you really want to be healthy? Then it's not gonna happen if we are just deciding to, you know, you know, maybe you're just watching videos of exercise and you're not really exercising, or you're wanting to be able to achieve a physical goal, but you are still in bed tired that time. You are lounging there for 4 hours already, and when you have used that instead of for exercise, for moving, deciding, getting on, get a shower, start your day like that. Just an example, guys. So what do you really want? Kasi, isn't it, it's a waste of time. Then don't waste time doing this anymore if you feel like it's a waste of time. Whatever habit you're doing, it's a waste of time if you are just thinking, what if I do this and then blah, blah, blah. And then just repetitively next time, right? So that is kind of, right? So, yun. Okay, lack of self-esteem. Lack of self-esteem. Okay, it says here, believing in yourself in the foundation of success. When you build confidence and recognize your abilities, um, y- knowing what our strengths are, maybe guys can establish or we can practice self-esteem, no? It says here, self-abuse of the highest order. Perfectionism is not a quest for the best, but allowing ourselves to be governed by kind of some pool that we are experiencing from some obstacles, guys. So, very important, guys, no? The lack of self-esteem comes from maybe too much expectation, isn't it? Like too much expectation of ourselves. Maybe lowering our expectations and just having fun. We'll be able to maintain a habit, isn't it? Like dancing, you want to learn dancing, but you know, you're expecting something that you need to be this one or a good, the best, ganito, and maybe doing learning that you're gonna start from zero to be good in that, like that, guys. Somehow, all right. And what else? Perfectionism. We want to be perfect all the time. Nobody unless you're really decided on to practice, master this one. Be doing this many thousand times, millions of times to be able to be good at something. All right. So unless you really like it. All right. What else? Negativity is another way. It's another thing that is pulling us from starting a habit. Life won't always go the way we want to, but when it comes to down to it, we have the same 24 hours in the day. We are given 24 hours in the day, guys. And the people we look up to, guys, they were able to do it. And somehow the question is, how are these people doing it? How are they managing it? We are given all the same complete senses. We are blessed with everything, guys. And what I mean, other people are able to do it. Why not us, right? So there must be a way. There must be a way, guys. All right. So it's just really, a matter of looking at it in a different way. All right. So a lot of factors, guys. We're going to move on to the next. Neglecting health. Okay, so yes, I think neglecting health would be like, starting a habit. It's hard because it's a commitment. Sometimes when you are starting a habit, you are deciding on a discipline journey, and you know that somehow discipline requires a little of making it lesser or taking it slower or doing it faster and adding more, isn't it? It's some kind of prohibition, yet it will be rewarding at the end. You get me? So somehow, guys, like you know, looking at this guy, where am I? Neglecting health because we know that when like a habit, the habit of eating healthy, it's kind of hard because we know that we are going to be somehow on a diet. Now, the term diet really, from a layman's term, from the way I understand, guys, the term diet is really accordingly on how we choose to eat, right? It's not really when you hear the word diet, sometimes that dilemma of, oh my God, it's deprivation, it's starvation, it's stopping from doing things. It's stress for me. Diet is stress for me. It is true, but somehow it's just really a matter of how you look at food sometimes, no? So I have lots of that, guys, in my Shy Mukbang live streams, which I always share do how I try to get disciplined in eating. So please do check out Shy Mukbang. But yes, neglecting health because sometimes, I'll start a healthy living journey when I feel like. But this comes along with exercise. This comes along with when you're wanting to do some goals, because what we put in our temple, not as perfect, guys. I have just really been so serious about this one that I want to, because our family has diabetes, and then, um, a lot of things, guys. And I'm wanting to incorporate really good eating habits with exercise because it doesn't work at all. I tried not to, like, I still ate what I like, whatever I like, without discipline, and then I exercise. It didn't happen, guys. It didn't work. I gave up in my exercise. It's really all should be synchronized. At all, it goes together. It's a marriage, exercise and food. It's very important, guys. Plus all other aspects, guys. But really, all right. So if you care for your health, then maybe you're welcoming to practice a journey in developing a habit, right? So, yes, that's true, no? What else? Uh, Lack of consistency. The other day's live stream, guys, please check out that one. So, lack of consistency, sustaining it, no, guys? So, very important. It is the trait that separates success people from the rest. All right. So the staying ability of one thing that you want to establish, whatever habit it is. I'm going to brush my teeth thrice a week. Sustaining that. That's easy. You can do that. We can do that. But sustaining it. Are you really brushing your teeth Monday to Sunday? Thrice a week? I mean, thrice a day? Brushing my teeth thrice a week, rather thrice a day? Every other meal? It's a real practice. It's a commitment. It's really the matrix of the laziness gets in the middle of the day after lunch when you are in somewhere kind of out, lunch engagement. You went to the bathroom. You're gonna pull your toothbrush from your kit, put a toothpaste, brush your teeth in the public restroom. Doing that literally. Are you doing that without people checking on you? That is real sustaining the practice, isn't it? And it's hard, it's tough. I want to make that, guys, yung thrice a week brushing of the, thrice a day brushing of the teeth, because I'm kind of, I'm confessing on that because I don't usually, and not everybody has the time, or maybe I'm not putting time, ganun. All right, what else? Um, a lot of habits to practice, guys, isn't it? I'm still in my journey also. Uh, what else? Lack of gratitude. Showing gratitude is a very wise thing to do, and when you don't, it kills your enthusiasm and it steals our joy. True, guys. And we are ungrateful and always, thinking of the list of what life is not offering us rather than looking at what we have, isn't it? Sometimes It's really ano guys, it's a pull from us. It's a negative thing to start a habit because I can't do this because blah blah blah. I am like this, I am like that. I don't have this. I have to on this. I everything guys, no. But what do you have? Maybe you're already complete. You have the resources around you. Just look around your backyard. Maybe you have it. Maybe you just need yourself to start a habit, isn't it? Exercising, you just need yourself what you like to do. If you need a prop, well, I have those. I have some kind of imaginative hula hoop or jump rope if you like. There's a way, guys, if you like, isn't it? If you decide on. All right. So what else? Lack of purpose, the reason why. I have said that already a while ago. So digging deep into, I'm doing this for my children, I'm doing this for my partner, I'm doing this for myself, I'm doing this for my job, I'm doing this to be good at something. You get me, guys? Not having an action plan. I am not the typical who writes down the plans, plan A, plan B, like that. But maybe just having, yes, maybe I should do that. All right. But, just at least having a clear thing that you would like to be, short or long. I have not much of long, which I'm practicing on, guys. So short term, long term, like that. No? All right. Putting your goals off until someday. Yes. Sometimes, guys, isn't it? Our goals, our dreams, our paths, the habits we like to develop. Like, I will be, uh, I will be cleaning the house this many times. But you just can't do it because it's really a habit that needs to be established. You need to be doing it all the time, and it is tiring. But somehow maybe having a different type of way of doing it, guys, is kind of okay. So a lot of things, guys, and a lot of factors, right, that we can consider. So always delaying, always saying no, always later, always like that. When we go to parties, we go to we go shopping, we can do other things, but this one just a little bit of exercising the habit of whatever. Try to think, try to reflect on that, guys. What you can sacrifice on for a habit, and this habit will affect the life you want, right? So okay. No vision. So sometimes, yes, having the big picture of whatever life you imagine sometimes is a part of our decision to starting a habit. That's true, guys. Sometimes, so like the end of this all, when I get older, I mean, my offsprings are here, and having the picture of that, why you are doing some things, why you are doing some habits. This whatever we are doing now will affect our, isn't it, our future. Wow, talaga ba? So just this part, guys, the discipline habit, if you like, no? All right. And also, what are other factors that stopping us from starting a habit? Um, uh, what other people will think. Okay, I think it has always been a factor. Yes, maybe you have been branded of, it's not you, that's not you, or you can't do that, or you can't be that, like that. And why not, let's try changing that. I like this. Nobody is going to dictate whatever I'm going to do. I am this one, I will be this one, I will practice this one, like that. So somehow, guys, no. All right, what else? uh, Things that pulls us off from starting a habit. The people we surround ourselves with. Okay, the people we go to with, or the support system we have around, because it's always hard, guys, eh. Like many stories of success, many successful stories that uh, many had been there, up there, and had not much of a support system. which was tough, but they were able to do it. But it was tough, guys. But all the more with support system is good. And we can, this is the time we can reflect that are the people that we are surrounded by, so we are surrounded with, are these supportive of our, are we in the same page, like are they supportive of what you are doing or what habits you are trying to practice? Because if you are in a different page with this, with the circle you have or the people you are with, then it's hard to get on that, right? So maybe reflecting on that, but not totally like, going away from these people, but just, finding, juggling time with, finding groups or people who are in the same vibration as you are. You get me? So I'm pretty sure you know that, guys. All right. So kasi, di ba, it's an influence, whatever, isn't it? Whatever, who are you with, that influences you, right? So, somehow, us, all right? So, again, being too proud to learn. Being too proud to learn, guys. And sometimes, yes, along the way, guys, much as I matured, as I am learning in life, my sister tells me always, being open all the time, open, just open-minded. Not as ano guys ha, not are you open-minded like that? But really like yung when you are open to learning new things, all the more you're welcoming positivity, you're welcoming good energy, you're welcoming habits to be developed. Because if you are always telling yourself, I know everything, I don't need that, I blah blah blah, then you are already closing your some doors or opportunities in life, isn't it? It's always good to just start as a student, to start as somebody who, you know, wanting to learn more, eagerness. Because when you are, as they say, when you learn like a kid or like a sponge, then all the more you can absorb more, right? Because if you're not open, I don't need that. Out of arrogance, I know that already. I'm the best here. No, it's not true, guys, really. So wanting to learn more is one way that will push us to get on a habit, right? So whatever I want to learn how to sing. I want to learn how to play an instrument. I want to do this. I want to be good in exercising. I want to be good in time management. Then be that open. A lot of resources online. You have schools to go to, centers, organizations, a lot of seminars out there, trainings, a lot of that, guys, eh. Sometimes it's free nga eh. We just let it off like we just ignore. But there are a lot of ways. I don't have money. I don't have the fund to do this one. Then look for the free ones. Look for the free resources. Okay? And I don't have people to exercise with me or then don't go. Then just do it on your own. Or find, there's a lot of free resources, guys. Di ba guys? I need not more. I need not say more kasi from books to informations around you, just be open. You just have to be open, right? And maybe the people around you are already offering and you're just not open like that sometimes, no? All right. What else? Being too proud to learn, na. So don't ever, let's not try to practice that, guys. Always starting from, I don't know that, I want to learn that, like that. Because all the more you are welcoming already. All right? The energy of, I will establish, practice this habit no matter what, 100 times. If it need be, I'd be able to master it. And one day it becomes, you know, an established habit. I practice that all the time. It becomes a lifestyle. All right? So, okay, another pool would be blame. Always blaming, like blaming it on ourselves or blaming it to some situations, blaming it to others, blaming, isn't it? We do that, guys, to not start a habit. But it really boils down to, do you really like to do it or you don't? Or we just wasting time making excuses? I'm doing this, I want to exercise, but you know what? But because my family is like this, or all the excuses that you want to think of, and just really wasting time instead of just, you know what, just start it, just do it, like that. It's as simple as that. Just try it before we like the more We just talk instead of moving, isn't it? That's true. So some one example lang guys ah. So envy. Okay, it says here guys, envy is another pull from us to start a habit. You are envious of what? Envious of not being sometimes secure of what you already have, what God has given you. Envy of what? Why are you envious of? Are you all the more guys sometimes setting up, it's good to have healthy competition, but setting up a competition within yourself, sometimes it's good, but sometimes all the more when you are in that mode of negativity, that looking at the other side of things and not being grateful of what. All right, I'm back, guys. And what else? Failure is, again, it has been mentioned a while ago from starting, it's a pull from starting a habit, being afraid to fail. All right, so again, I guess at this point, guys, I need not say it, but failure is really part of life. When there's no failure, then life is boring, I guess. Then we don't give our best when we are not failing, because we are wanting to improve it all the time, every time you want to grow. And when you realize you're achieving some things, little small disciplines or habits, we want those failures. These are chunks of lessons in life, isn't it? We just don't get into one point to another, get successful without the different struggles in life. So whatever it is that you're doing, habit, for example, again, exercising, you might be failing, like not waking up in the morning, not making it onto your exercise habit, or you're lazy to do it. These are failures. Then accept that, that's fine. Go through it, face it, and then realize, what am I doing? Go back again. Start from zero again. Wake up again. Practice again. Go back to that day again. Start again. Get up again. Get ready. Exercise, and this time don't stop exercising at the middle of the whatever you're doing. Sometimes you keep on stopping. That's why you are not trying to get what you want, what habit you want. That's stopping. Why not this time try staying in that exercise sequence, do that, finish that, and then gauge. Okay, reflect. Did I do my best? Then go back again, start again. You keep on just repeating and repeating until you have established the practicing, sustaining it. That is the secret. Okay, so yes, we are afraid. We are sometimes, not doing it because we know this is not me. You have already established that, like, okay, that, yeah, you're right. That is not you. You cannot do it. You will not be able to establish a habit. You will not be able to exercise. You will not be able to be healthy. You will not be healthy. You are you are a quitter, like that. Ganon, guys. Isn't it like whatever we believe in, it that transcends, right? So somehow just this part, guys, maybe can influence our other aspects of our life. So again, so just trying, starting, beginning, guys. Okay, so high expectations. Ayun, I already shared this a while ago. So there's more, guys, to destructive habits that are hindering us from being able to establish, the habits that we like. So it's not just exercise, I know, but we've mentioned some, and these are small disciplines. All right. So again, guys, I hope this one, guys, we can still expound on in the future, in the next few podcasts. And guys, thank you so much. I hope you learned something from today's storytelling, and it has been a great week of practice, guys. Thank you so much again, and see you again on my next live stream, guys. And please have a great mindful weekend, active weekend. But rest, ha? Kasi guys, so we can be more energized on Monday. Alright? See you again, guys. Don't be too hard on yourself. Give this weekend days of rest, or days of being just in your sanctuary and just letting go, hey, just the idea, or just the mindset of already next week Monday I'm going to start my habit journey, like that. All right, so maybe get some kind of your diary or a piece of paper and start, putting on dates, day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you are the person like that, we will try, guys. I am not much of like that. I stopped writing already, but I want to try again. But maybe we can start that journey. Or somehow, if you are not the type who is a journal diary type person, I was, guys. But you can just, just the thought of deciding already, okay, I will start on Monday. But remember, guys, a Sunday also is a preparation day for Monday. Tuesday is a preparation for Wednesday. Wednesday for Thursday. Thursday for Friday. Friday for Saturday. It is momentum. All right? It is boring. Okay? But there's also a time to rest. All right? So, thank you guys again. See you. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you so much po. Bye po.